Oh, hold on a second. That was my mistake. I actually had my stuff muted. Hello, people. This is Quell, or Daniel, as some of you may know me. This is Daniel at Night. Season 2, Episode 3. It is July 16th, or June 16th, 2016. And I figured I'd talk. It's 9:17. I've been playing some Way of the Samurai 4 on PC, and I'll look at you guys. You don't want to look at that. But I personally wanted to go over the Sony press conference. I'm not sure. Hate's the wrong word. I don't feel like I spoke enough on the I don't think I spoke enough on the fan zone, right? Because we don't have enough Sony fans on the show. We don't have any Sony fans on the show. I'm the only one with the PS4. I'm the only one that's really excited, I think, for most of this stuff. And so I wanted to go over it. I'm at techraptor.net. Thank you, TechRaptor, for the recap. Posted by Steven Ramos. I hope I pronounced his name right. And this reminds me, Patreon. We have a Patreon if you want to get the Fan Zone and this show, Daniel at Night, back up on audio podcast. It's $30 a month. We're at $1 a month. Shout out to Torrance. He's our only donator, and we appreciate it. But if we can get the $30 a month, we'll get the show back running up and running on the Libsyn. And the more you give, the more we give back. Whether this is in equipment, whether this is in games given back to you, that would be the first thing. The equipment stuff is like way up there. Cards. So initially it will be like $5 and $10 cards, and then games, and then other things. But the podcast does have a cost. We've lowered the cost to nothing because we're on YouTube and we're using Discord. Thank you, Discord, for creating such an awesome friggin' app. But I felt like I needed to go over Sony again, just me. No interruptions from Damien. I love Damien, but he can be a bit zealous. So, E3 started off with God of War, which is amazeballs. So it's really good. It looks really, really nice. A lot of people were thinking it might have been the Neo, but if you look at his beard and some of the other stuff, it doesn't look like it's a Neo. I'm really excited for this. I talked about the reason why I'm excited for it. Damien tried to ruin it, but later news disproved Damien's ruining. Then there's Days Gone. Don't call it a zombie game, Days Gone, which I was initially interested in, and now I'm not really interested in, and we'll talk about that further on. No release date, by the way. God of War probably doesn't make 2017. Probably doesn't make 2017. And it looked rough. It looked really, really rough. Days Gone looked rough. They showed some gameplay, and not happening, dude. It's going to be a late 2017 game at best, unless they can really make some strides. Jesus, all these freaking So then they showed Horizons, which looked really nice. I don't know why. When I first saw it, I was really excited about it, and now I feel kind of meh about it. It's something I want to pick up. I'll probably definitely pick it up. Then they showed Detroit, which looks like a ton of potential. A whole ton of potential. And David Cage, this is exactly his type of game. Ooh, sorry. I'm interested, but we'll see. It has a ton of potential. Resident Evil 7 was announced. It's going to be fully compatible with the PlayStation VR. My guess is that it'll be fully compatible with everybody's VR on PC and everything. So we'll see. It looks cool. I've got the demo on the PS4. I'm thinking about streaming it. But my freaking brain is so cloudy, and I can't, like, one of my contacts is starting to go tits up. So we'll see. They announced some Battlefield VR mission and whatever. The Batman Arkham VR thing is kind of whatever. Final Fantasy 15's VR trailer is, who gives a shit, dude? I don't care. Some guy was looking at the chick's tits and her crotch in VR, which I thought was hilarious. And other people were like, oh, tits and crotch. How dare he look at her tits and her crotch? Shut the fuck up, dude. He did it to amuse himself. That's why he did it. Then they showed Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It looked better than shit, dude. It looked better than shit. And apparently the space combat is not on rails. I don't know, dude. It looked on rails to me. It looked on rails to me. But they said it's not on rails. Maybe it's in a limited space. Maybe it's like a corridor shooter. We'll see. I don't trust them. Crash Bandicoot is back. So Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and Warped will be remastered. What the fuck remastered means? Hopefully not Sony remastered. Sony's remasters are trash. Basically up-resed. We'll see. He's going to be in Skylanders. I don't care about Skylanders. I'm not sure I care about Crash Bandicoot. I wonder how many people are going to actually play it. We will see. They showed the Lego's Force Awakens trailer, which looks much better than the fucking movie. But then Legos does that kind of stuff. Death Stranding was so friggin' weird, dude. So weird. And if you I don't know if I've said it yet, but I'm trying to not say the F word. Dropping F-bombs. I hope I haven't said it. I'm not going through this crap. I'm just going to upload it. So, Spider-Man, which looks really interesting. And then a demo of Days Gone, which features gameplay. They say gameplay similar to The Last of Us, where tons of guys chasing you and you were trying to funnel them through small corridors to I don't know. Didn't look like Last of Us gameplay to me, dude. I haven't played Last of Us, so maybe I'm just an idiot, but it doesn't look like Last of Us gameplay to me. So I want to talk about that a little bit, because it looked really bad. And when you're watching it, the first time you're watching it, right? You're thinking to yourself, what is this guy doing? Run! Don't play around. Don't stop and wait for them. He was literally stopping and waiting for them, and he was pulling them along. So there's clearly some problems, and it's an alpha, right? And the level probably wasn't well done or wasn't finished, and so it's really rough. The gameplay they showed was really rough. He kept on turning around and shooting them and aggroing them, right? And that's just, in the game, you probably don't want to do that. Sorry about that. So, I might have to go get another thing of water. I'm thirsty. So, it felt tacked on, though. Like they weren't going to show it. Right? It didn't seem like they were going to show it. And then it felt like it was just tacked on. Like, you know, they have plan A and plan B, right? And this was plan B. And plan A was, we're going to show the PS4 Neo. Plan A was Neo. If Microsoft doesn't show the Scorpio, or if Microsoft shows the Scorpio and it's not as powerful as the Neo, go with plan A. Plan A is to show the Neo. If Microsoft shows the Neo and the Neo is more powerful, especially if it's significantly more powerful than the PS4, then go with plan B, which is Days Gone. And there was rumors that when Microsoft announced the Xbox, that Sony wanted to get a leg up, so they got rid of the camera, which was going to be bundled originally and sold for $450. They got rid of the camera, and then they sold the system for $400. And I think I'll do a separate Microsoft one, because there's some confusion. I'm a little bit. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, unless they're gonna. We won't go into that. So here's my main problem in Sony's press conference. And the people I've been asked a couple times who I think won E3. And frankly, we won E3, as we have the past several years. Gamers have won E3. So this is my problem with Sony. 2018, 2017, maybe. This year, next year, 2017, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows with Detroit? So, 2017, 2018, Resident Evil 7. When is Resident Evil 7 coming out? Next year? If it's coming out next holiday, Are they gonna support VR on the Xbox One or the Xbox Scorpio? But I don't know what the. Hold on a second. Let me actually. Where's my fucking phone? Is it releasing this year? I don't know, dude. Resident Evil, because we hadn't. I mean, we heard a little bit about it. But not a lot. Resident Evil. Oops. Evolve. Evil 7 release date. One of the cool things about Bing is if you put in, so January 27th, 2017 is the current release. No. That's Resident Evil, the final chapter, which is the movie. Resident Evil E3. I don't know, dude. Let's go ahead and use this. I don't need to buy that. Fuck that shit. So, Resident Evil 7. Oops. Release date. If we would have gone with the plain old number, though, I think that it would have. So. But they're showing the movie. Well, who the fuck cares about the movie? Let's go here to IGN. The game will be fully compatible with PlayStation, though you don't need the headset to play. It will release on January 24th, 2017, but a demo is available right now. So, yeah. So I guess it's going to be released with the movie. I didn't know. But yeah, so whatever. 24th. With the movie, at least. That's 3 days before the movie. Her tits are so awesome, dude. But let's... getting fucking sidetracked. I don't know. We'll see if it doesn't get delayed. So Resident Evil 7's next year. It's not exclusive. The space action VR title Farpoint, is that an exclusive to maybe to consoles? But according to fucking PlayStation owners, if it's on fucking PC, it's not exclusive, even though it's owned by Microsoft. All right, so that's bullshit. But when are they gonna release that? When is this coming out? When is Final Fantasy fucking VR coming out? It's not coming out at launch. They've already said that. We know Modern Warfare is coming out every fucking year. Wow, did Sony back the wrong horse this time? They would have just stuck with Battlefield. They would have been good to go. I mean, it looked a lot better than I think a lot of people thought it was going to be, but as far as fan support, like Mindshare right now, it has nothing to do with it. Crash Bandicoot will probably be next year. Star Wars Legos coming out sometime soon, I bet. Death Stranding 3 years from now, maybe 4, probably 5. Death Stranding. Mark my fucking words right now. Oh, I did it. I said it. Mark my freaking words right now. Death Stranding. Death Stranding is on not the Neo, but on the next PlayStation as well as the Neo. Mark my words. Wow. That whole time, I don't think I said the F. I didn't drop an F-bomb. Spider-Man is like 2018. That's not. There's no gameplay footage in there. That's no gameplay footage. No gameplay footage. No gameplay footage. That was that gameplay footage. A little bit maybe. They had gameplay footage coming out in a few months. Gameplay, no gameplay footage actually, right? They had some cutscenes, but they've shown gameplay footage. Really bad gameplay footage and awesome gameplay footage. But I don't think God of War makes it next year. The joke is greatness waiting, right? Because Sony delays the fuck out of their titles. And it doesn't bother me. Delay your titles so you get the best possible title. Days Gone probably makes it next year. I swear to God, if Days Gone doesn't make it next year, I'm going to be mad. It should make it next year. They've got a lot of stuff to clean up in that game, but see, this is where being a Sony fan, like if you're a Sony fan, you're invested in the Sony's culture. You can you appreciate some of the nuances more than I do. Like, I'm excited for God of War. I hated the first 3. The first one was different. I'd never really played anything like that before. So it was new and it's kind of interesting, but I don't like the gameplay style. Days Gone. I don't know, dude. I got 2 zombie games coming out. Probably both of them will come out before it. The Last Guardian. Oh, man. I'm hoping it's good. Sony needs The Last Guardian to be good. They need it to be good. Otherwise, it's going to be a real... It'll be a real kick in the ass if it's not good. I think Horizons will be good. It looks really good. You know what Horizons reminds me of? Far Cry. I don't know why. It seems like Far Cry, right? You're collecting stuff to help yourselves build weapons and ammunition and stuff. I don't know if you use it to do anything else. And Detroit is David Cage. David Cage the game, like all his other stuff. And then the VR, which I don't care about. When VR is $200 for good VR, not for PlayStation VR, for good VR. Oculus, Vive, that level of VR, I'll buy it. Until then, it's not fucking happening. God, son of a biscuit eater, dude. Go! I dropped the F-bomb again. Hey. Not too many times, right? I hope. I'm not going to go through this and listen to it, or I probably missed some, and I'll be very disappointed with myself. I'm trying to stop saying the F word so much, especially in my podcast. I cannot stop saying it in front of those guys on the fan zones. Don't expect too much there. Yeah, I think Sony had a really, really strong press conference. I'm excited. I was excited for Days Gone, a little less excited. I'm really cautiously excited for The Last Guardian. I don't know why I'm less excited for Horizons. The gameplay looks freaking fantastic, but for whatever reason, I feel... I don't know, maybe because I thought it felt like Far Cry. Right? I've got like every Far Cry game except for Primal. Do I need another Far Cry game? Detroit could be either way. Depends on... It's David Cage. I liked his first game, which was Indigo Prophecy. So we'll see. I don't care about VR, like I said. I think they had a really strong, and I think for PlayStation fans, it was an amazeballs. I mean, you got a release date for The Last Guardian. You got God of War. You got VR stuff, a real VR game, and Resident Evil 7. Crash Bandicoot's coming back. You got to see Kojima freak you the hell out with something completely strange, and the Spider-Man game. How huge is that? If you're a Sony fan, you're like, "Grrr!" and you're fucking beating off to this. Son of a... Oh! I did it again! I said the F word. Son of a biscuit eater, dude. Try not to do that. Alright, I better sign off before I drop any more F-bombs. Alright, guys. This is Quell/Daniel. And hope you guys have a nice day. And I'm going to go play some Way of the Samurai. Because it is pretty freaking fun. Which I bought on GOG Galaxy. Buy your games from GOG. When you buy a game from GOG, it's DRM free, and you can burn it onto a DVD or a CD, and mostly a DVD, and take it over to your friends. Anyways, you guys have a very nice night. I will be uploading this in just a short bit. The last one will not get uploaded. If you saw the last one on the stream, sorry about that. That was so horrible that I'm not uploading it. Alright, so Goodbye. Sweet dreams. And I hope you don't die. Something like that. Yeah.